Come on in, take a sip, let's wind down. And we're going to do it today with the Corsair Réserve des Présidents. And we had this before, but this is the 2023, and it is just a bright bouquet on the nose. It's really just so fabulous on the nose, and it's got a wonderful, it's almost got a violet tinge to the red. So like a deep, deep ruby, but a little bit more playful maybe. And makes me want a steak. But I just had 14 bratwursts for dinner, so I think I'm okay. But yeah, fantastic vino. If you get a chance to grab some of that, sink your teeth into it. I think you'll absolutely love it. It'll be worth the blue teeth later, for sure. So over here, we have a Barbara Lynn construction edited by Mr. Foliano. I'm going to hop on into our grid, see what we got. I mean, you never know. It's a Wednesday. So break down 3 letters. I'm just thinking Saab. You know, I mean, why not? Parks, whose cookbook Brave Tart won the James Beard Award, and I feel like that's like a Stella or something. I remember reading about it, but not now. It could be then, if it is, but I don't know enough to go on that device. With Alexa, maybe an Echo. Limit on borrowing could be a loan cap, which beats the dunce cap, and any day of the week. Good quality for a midwife. How about a crisis? So good quality for a midwife. Well, okay. It's hard. Do you think this is Stella? Claim made stronger by a witness. Perhaps we're talking about an alibi, and that would make sense. And I do think I got Stella here, but I don't know. That's pretty nifty. Oh, cool. Sounds kind of passé for some reason. Like problems a school teacher might deal with. Maybe these are behavioral. Only. Maybe none but. Which is what I have. I have a none but. Got no but. Excuses, maybe outs. Sex, I guess, could be coitus. NBC stalwart. It's getting risque, yeah. We even got coitus now. I mean, whew. Echo that with the none but. So, NBC stalwart, I'm thinking SNL. I'm thinking Saturday Night Live for some reason. I mean, it seems like it's always the 3 letters for NBC. Leave them rolling in the aisles, perhaps the sleigh. And that was also in our mini grid today, if you do those. Make could be earn. And what the world's largest piggy bank holds. Well, it looks like a fortune something. Let's check it because I don't know. Fruit associated with Newton, and I'm thinking apples following gravity, but I think we're talking about the fig Newton. Brew pub order may be an IPA, and New Mexico's, I think this is the Gila National Forest. We've driven through there a few times, Shotzi and I. Pretty nice. In Lincoln County, we saw where Billy the Kid did all his initial killing. Ready to go. Heroes in LGBTQ plus history. Statement of defeat. I lost, maybe? So does this give me anything? No. Reaction to a punch. Okay. Verdi's next opera after Aida, and I think that's Otello. I sure am glad I took all those music theory classes, because it really works itself out for the crossword, which is important in life, right? Maybe this is all set. Maybe. Jacket, sleeves. Okay, we've got a kind of strange theme going on here. I'm not just jumping out at me, any of it. I feel like I got an oath here, 55 down, maybe 56 down. It may come down after the wheels go up. And I guess on a plane, it could be your tray. Marriott competitor, maybe Hyatt. And we're going to be on a plane tomorrow, headed back to Dallas. And oh my gosh, got to stop in Charlotte along the way. We won't have time this time to go to the restaurant where Guy Fieri visited so often. So I think we'll just be sitting in the airport. But Lazarus with a sonnet on the Statue of Liberty. And I know this. Just give me a second. I think it's Emma. I really don't. I guess that could be Thames. Yeah, I think that's Emma. Emma Lazarus. Arms. Reaction to a punch. Maybe an oof. I don't. Let's see. Turn for the worse. Maybe rot. Yeah, an interesting grid going here today. I don't know what I'm even supposed to. What I'm supposed to do with all this just yet. Angela's successor as German Chancellor, and that would be Olaf Scholz, excuse me. Okay. I'm wondering if this is be a turnaround. Good quality for a midwife. And when we're talking midwifery, we're talking about birthing babies, right? So, love of labors instead of labors of love, maybe love of labors. It could be twisted around like that. But let's see if we could make that L work here. Word seen in 20 squares on a Scrabble board, and I really don't think I've ever played. I really don't. Is this an A? Usually dry stream beds, and those are arroyos. So, lions, heroes in LGBTQ plus history. I mean, I'm just going to say, how about Lions of Pride? So instead of Pride of Lions. So what do we have here? What the world's largest piggy bank holds. I couldn't even know. But I'm going to put labors in here because I think instead of labors of love. I mean, it's really just guessing at this point. Singer heard on Give Peace a Chance. It would be Yoko Ono. As required after if. Maybe need be. Need be? Or needed. Talk of the Irish, say. I guess it could be Eris. Swim around. Scare some people. Ram a boat. Okay. Galoot. Be an oaf. Strange grid. Overly. Two. Spanish Bravo. Ole. Swim around. Postpone. I mean, I guess that could be defer. For yucks, maybe ingest. Journalist Diane Sawyer. Rookie, informally, probably a noob, but how are we going to spell it? I don't know. Type. It's like N-O-O-B or N-U-B-E or N-U or N-E-W-B. I mean, you never know. I think type in could be to enter, and I just totally hosed that up. The slightest bit is, I guess, a tad. It looks like this is the life of Jaws instead of Jaws of Life. And noob, yeah, we got EW for this one, so you never know. Some ring decisions in brief, probably technical knockouts, and call as a poker bet is to C. Nonprofit URL ending is org. And high dudgeon. Well, if I'm thinking high dudgeon for me, it's all out just breaking crap and, screaming at the top of my lungs. Maybe it'll be ire for somebody else, but yeah. sculptures with moving parts, for example, and I think this is kinetic art. I mean, I actually did a kinetic series about 4 years ago of some spiders. Spider-like things. They were four-legged critters, but they look like spiders. Contacts listing. Well, could be a whole bunch of stuff. Nana alternative, maybe gram or gran. Give in. That's probably going to be relent. So I think we got gran there. And contacts listing. Maybe a name? I mean, I don't know. What do we got here? Like devoted fans, adoring. And Turban Turner, I guess that could be a rotor or a motor. I don't know. Blank. Let's see, we got an octothorpe times 3. I guess that could be a sharp symbol. So I'm going to go with sharps, I guess, to try. I guess we got a rotor here. Whoopi's Oscar-winning Roland Ghost and Oda May. That was a pretty funny one. Vietnamese celebration, that's true. So I guess jacket sleeves instead of coat of arms are arms of coat. And that's pretty clever. I mean, this is a pretty clever little low grid, actually. Chicago or Oklahoma, two great musicals. Part of a club, I guess a club sandwich. Tomato. Mess with would be maybe the old Yiddish word, futz. 1998 animated film set in Central Park. I don't know, but I'm guessing it's ants. Guess. Last word after blast off. It should probably be ignition. 3, 2, 1, ignition. Blast off. New beginning. I guess Neo. And we got a soup can. Okay, that's great. So, I mean, change of fortune. Yeah. So that's nice. Fortune of change. Okay. Dell's probably PCs. Counts at the gym. Reps. So we might be done here. What do we got? Strengthen with up. Maybe that's beef up. But what do we got here? Palindromic preposition. Yes, that's true. How do we do, Bob? Not bad. If Shotzi likes it, then I think we did okay. But yeah, what an interesting grid today. I mean, I don't. Kind of leaves me thinking that was good and clever. It was also a bit challenging in spots. I mean, some things just didn't really come right off out at you, right? Like, ooh, that's definitely that. I mean, maybe the Gila National Forest, maybe remembering Emma Lazarus or something Lazarus along those lines. And I mean, clearly I kind of have my Giuseppe Verdi plays down to a degree, but yeah, it does seem like there was one more, though, in front of between Aida and Otello, but I can't think of it right now off the top of my head. But nevertheless, I think we had an L or an O down at the end, and it kind of just told me that's what we were going to be going with. But I'm glad that we got through it, and we got a chance to drink some wine together. And so we'll go ahead and just politely thump this on out of here, because it was a great little grid, and again, congratulations to the constructor, because it did a very fine job, and not a whole lot of inelegant fill. In fact, the fact that Yoko Ono made it into the grid and not Brian Eno, that's somewhat miraculous. Though she's been creeping her way into quite a few grids lately, so I think people are just tired of working with Eno, so we're going with Ono and just probably putting in extra time to find a word that'll work on the intersection with the O versus the E, but on the whole, it was a great puzzle. So overnight, I'm not quite sure how or whatever, but it's got a ginormous batch of new subscribers. I'm so tickled to death to have you here, and a lot of the new subscribers, like our existing subscribers, a lot of interaction, lots of notes, lots of comments and questions, and got a few emails. And it really just brightens our day. It's nothing that we enjoy more than seeing that interaction and learning from you. Our friend Randoza right here in good old Deutschland, he was explaining how he really likes themed puzzles because, his mind kind of works that way. He gets the themes pretty easily, and I'm the exact opposite. I'm always laser focused on trying to solve the grid. But now since he's been kind of influencing that, he, I'm not sure, Randoza, I don't know, they. But now that they have influenced me, thank you, Shotzi, that's a good point. We don't have a clue, no. But it's nice to see how people are thinking and how they get through their grids and stuff. Because, at the end of the day, crossword it's not just some game. It's not like, drawing your way through the maze on the kids' menu when you're 9 years old at Denny's or something, or pick your place. But it's really more of a celebration of the liberal arts and sciences, right? Some people might call it useless knowledge. I don't think so. Nevertheless, it's really cool to hear from other people and learn from them. I really like to consider ourselves a learning organization that loves wine. And 23 years ago today, my life changed forever. Marched right on down and joined the friggin' military. Craziest thing ever. But it was a good thing. So, out of remembrance, the 9/11. And so let's go ahead and bring down the see ya later slide. Man, that was loud. Until tomorrow. And we're going to have to put the puzzle up in the Munich airport in the morning if we have time. Security doesn't take too long. Otherwise, we will be probably throwing it up when we get to Charlotte. We've got a couple hour layover. So we'll get it up tomorrow at some point. And may have to be a little bit modified. Maybe not quite so elaborate. Just for traveling purposes, but nevertheless, we will get them up, and we'll be looking forward to the interaction. Be getting back on a plane on Monday to come back to Germany, so I'm only going to be gone for a few days, but that's fine. In the meantime, love hearing from you, so please do like, subscribe, share it with your friends. I really like to see the channel grow. It really is a fantastic thing. Thank you for doing all those things for us. And so, until we see you again at some airport somewhere on this globe tomorrow, wir wünschen Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Ciao. Chin chin. Grüß Gott. Servus. See you later.